Yo, what is up, guys? It is Card Shuffler 99 here. Today, we're going to show you guys a really cool card trick. But before we get into that, we do have a giveaway going on our channel. We're giving away 3 pairs of AirPods. So if you guys want to be entered in this giveaway, first of all, make sure to like this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Turn those notifications on, which is the bell icon. Make sure to comment at least one time on our YouTube channel. Also, we'll have a link in our description to our Instagram where you got to follow us. And also like our post. And then we also have a link to our Amazon page that will be in the description down below if you guys are interested in getting anything from Amazon, especially since we're in quarantine. We'll have a link in the description where you guys can check out our Amazon website page. And anyways, guys, we got a really cool card trick for you guys today. Let's get right on into it.
I need you to help me select 2 helper cards here. Go ahead, just call stop. It's a free selection.
Stop.
Right there. Perfect. What we got here, we got the 7 of hearts and the Queen of Spades. Go ahead, Robert, examine these for me. Just make sure nothing's wrong with those cards.
Take a look at the backs.
Go ahead, set them down face down once you are done.
We're looking good here.
Okay, Robert, perfect. What I'm going to have you do here, go ahead, just select a card. Any card you want.
I want this one.
Okay. Go ahead, sign it for me.
Ooh, the Queen of Clubs. CS99. Put a line right there. For no reason.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
It's up to you. It is uniquely your card, Robert. Here we got the Queen of Clubs. Now remember, I'm going to go ahead and get this lost somewhere into the deck. Okay, so now watch carefully. Your card, the Queen of Clubs. Go ahead, push that in for me, Rob, so it's completely fair. Perfect. Now, Robert, here what we got. We're going to take the 2 cards here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put it, one of them, how about near the top, right about there. That's cool with me. So we got the Queen near the top, and I believe the 7 of hearts is going to go near the bottom of the deck. Yep, so we got the 7 of hearts and we got the Queen of Spades. Once again, you can see the Queen's going to go near the top and the 7's going to go near the bottom. Okay, Robert?
Yep.
Now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and push that in. Now, Robert, this is what I'm going to do here. I'll just move the Sharpie. I'm going to go ahead and spread the deck out, and you can see here that the 7 and the Queen are actually going to move in a little bit closer into the deck. And you'll see that they happen to catch 1 card. Now, Robert, no sleights here whatsoever. You can see here we get between the Queen and the 7. Go ahead, take out the card for me, and you'll notice that they actually happen to catch your card, the Queen of Clubs. That's the trick, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is Card Shuffler 99. Let's get into the tutorial. All right, guys, so let's get straight into the tutorial for this little trick. So I hope you guys did enjoy that performance. Once again, if you guys are interested about the deck that is in the thumbnail, once again, the Art of Cardistry deck, we were in contact with the creators, as we did mention in past videos, so we did get their permission to put that image in our thumbnail. So if you guys are interested, be sure to go check out that deck. But anyway, let's get into the tutorial here. So what you're going to need for this specific trick, you're going to need 2 sets of duplicates. So in this case, I got 2 7s and 2 queens. They do have to be the same color, okay? All of them have to be the same color. Now, if you are interested in a deck that actually provides duplicates, I believe it's known as the Pinnacle deck. I believe it comes with 48 cards, and you actually get 2 of each card, sort of. So, like, you'll have a set of duplicate, throughout the whole deck, really. So that's a pretty cool deck right there. So don't forget about that. Other than that, you could always just buy 2 of the same deck, and, you'll have a lot of duplicates there. And yeah, so that's how that's going to be done there. So once again, that's going to be there, and you're also going to need a Sharpie. Sharpie's optional, but always having the cards signed is going to be beneficial. It's going to make the trick look a little bit better. All right, so let's go into the setup a little bit here. So once you have this, what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 cards and you're going to put them onto the bottom, and they're going to go face up. Now you need to know which card is going to be on the direct bottom. Whichever card here is on the direct bottom is going to be the card that ends up on the bottom at the end of the trick, and I'll sort of explain that a little bit later. Now, the 2 cards that go on the top don't even matter. It doesn't matter what order. These are going to go on the top. Now, what you have to do here is you're going to have to force the top 2 cards here without compromising the order of the deck. So these 2 cards on the bottom need to stay here. So the simplest way, in my opinion, is just to cut the deck here. You're going to hold a pinky break, and all you're going to do here, pinky break, riffle down, and just have them say stop anywhere they want. Once they say stop, just lift up on the break, and then you can show the 2 cards, just like that, okay? Now, you don't want to lose the order of the deck, so you have to make sure you take this top packet and cut it back to the bottom so you still have these 2 cards down there. So now you do have these 2 cards here, so you did just force those 2 cards, which is perfect. Once again, you got to make sure that you don't lose the order here. These still have to be on the bottom. And remember, you need to know which one is on the direct bottom. So at this point, you're going to have them examine the cards. They need to do that. I'll tell you what, a lot of skeptics on this sort of trick, so be sure you have them examine those cards. So let's go over this one more time. Make sure you know the 2 cards that are on the bottom. Make sure you know the one that's on the direct bottom. These 2 cards are going to go on top. All you're going to do is cut the deck, holding a pinky break. You're going to go ahead, riffle through, have them say stop anywhere, just like that. You're then going to basically set down the 2 cards, cut this back, and just like that, you can show the 2 cards, okay? Now, you can have them examine it, okay? It doesn't matter, just put it back down, okay? So, this is what we're going to do from here. You're going to have them go ahead, select a card. Now, be very careful, obviously. You don't want to spread all the way to the bottom and reveal these 2 cards. So, you're going to go ahead, just spread through. Perfect. This card right here. Show the card, 7 of diamonds. In this case, you're going to have them go ahead and sign their card. Okay? So we'll go here. Once again, you still have these right here, okay? So you're going to have them go ahead and sign this. Let's just go CS99, whatever. It doesn't matter. They sign their card. Now, while they're signing their card, what you're going to do is this move right here. You have these 2 cards right here. All you're going to do is cut the deck, and you're then going to grab a thumb break on this bottom card just like that, okay? So this is the setup that you're trying to get in right here. Now, what's essentially going to happen here is you're going to grab this, and you're going to slip this into this little gap here and go like that and say we're going to lose your card into the middle of the deck. But really what you did, even though it is going into the middle of the deck, you've just put their card in between the 2 cards that you're eventually going to have supposedly forced on them, okay? So, what do I mean by that? So let's do that one more time here, okay? Once again, you need to know the 7 here is on the bottom, okay? So once again, while they're signing their card, so they're choosing their card, now they're signing it, you're going to cut open, okay? You're then going to grab yourself a little thumb break. You can do this while you're turned around because sometimes they, I don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they don't want you to look at their card even though eventually you will look at it. But you're just going to get this thumb break over 1 card. You're going to grab their card. You're going to say one last look. You're going to slip it in this little gap here. And you're going to do it in one little smooth motion just like that. Collect it together. You can show their card here. You can say, okay, you got the 7. You can have them push it in. Just adds a little bit of extra effect. So, they have their card pushed into the middle of the deck. They know it's in the middle of the deck. So, what you're going to do at this point is you can say, okay, you can go ahead, you can flip over the cards. Now, what do I mean by knowing which card's on the bottom? Whichever card's on the direct bottom, in this case we have the 7, is the card that you're going to put in second. So in this case, I'm going to take the queen. You're going to put the queen face up somewhere near the top. Okay? And you're also going to take the other 7 here, and you're going to place, or the 7, and you're going to place that near the bottom just like that. And you're going to keep this little gap here. Now, Robert is now going to demonstrate from your perspective the move you're going to do right now, okay? So once again, you're going to be in this position right here where you have 2 cards outjogged, okay?
All right, so you have these 2 cards outjogged right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to have them, slightly pushed in. The more pushed in, the better. But don't go too far. Right here is perfect. And what you're going to do is you're going to come in with your other hand. And with your index finger, for righties, you're going to come in like this. You're going to put your finger on the corner of the cards and you're going to push directly or straight down. And you'll see what happens here is when I do this, you can use your other fingers to cover this. You're going to push directly down. I'm going to give you an exposed view here. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to push the cards in on an angle. Now what this angle will do is it will allow you, after you push the cards in, with your other fingers, you're going to work together to straighten, you use your pinky, straighten the cards out. Now, clearly, you're just doing this here, so they can't see anything from this angle, right? You're covering it with your hands, and you're straightening the cards out with the deck, and you just use your fingers to help straighten the cards out, and as you can see, what it will do, it will outjog these cards. So, when you spread the deck, it will actually hide these cards. So, I'm going to go over that move one more time. So, you put your cards in, and you're going to have them. Make sure they're about the, at the same. This move will take a lot of practice. You're going to push directly down with the index finger. It's going to put both cards on an angle, and then you can, while hiding it, you can use your other fingers to straighten out the cards with the deck, and that is the move. Now, really make sure these cards are straight. What I like to do is I can use my index finger, and I grab it with these 3 fingers, or 4 fingers, and I make sure it's straight, as you can see right there. Now, clearly, they won't be able to see it from this angle right here. they're not going to be able to see that. And then once again, when you spread out the cards will be completely hidden.
All right, so that was a pretty good little explanation there from Robert. So once again, you're going to be in this position here, just like so. So once again, you're going to be right here, covering that with your hands. Now, what you're going to do here, you got to be careful that you don't spread it in the wrong direction. For example, if I were to spread it like this, I'm exposing all the cards here. So in this case, I'm going to spread it in this way so the audience cannot see these cards out-jogged here. So you can see there, when you spread it, the cards are basically invisible. Now at this point, what you're going to do is you can then say, hey, take a look. The 7 and the queen have actually moved closer into the middle of the deck. And obviously these are not the same queen and 7. It's the duplicate. But it is indeed the signed card in between the two. Okay? That is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.